Sure. So gaslighting actually comes from a movie in which a woman sort of saw this flickering gas light, and her husband keeps telling her she couldn't possibly have seen what she saw, and maybe she's crazy, you know. And basically it refers to this idea that you cannot be an authority. You can't possibly know what you're talking about, and you must be maybe a little crazy. And this other person knows more about what you claim to know than you yourself. And it goes along with a lot of other things that happen, which are that the anger becomes minimized and trivialized. And as girls, we often learn to do that ourselves. So we use minimizing words. I'm irritated. It was so annoying. Oh no, don't worry about it. You know, I'll take care of it. Or, I think importantly, I'm really tired or I'm stressed. But if you really scratch the surface of any of those, you say to someone, oh, you're stressed, why are you stressed? You really ask. Chances are that it will lead you to a path where they're angry about something. You know, how often have you seen videos of really cute little girls lying on the ground kicking and screaming? You know, I mean, sharing a video for other people's entertainment and humor is not respectful of that child's anger. Mm-hmm. It's really not. And so we go from being princesses, spoiled brats, hormonal teens, high-maintenance bitches, old nags, like it just keeps going. So we have these moments of life transition, teenagers and menopausal women, and those are complicated times. And women and girls feel a lot of anger. But it all gets waved away in this idea that it's hormonal, right, instead of a legitimate response to changes in our social roles, changes in our bodies, changes in our power or lack of power, really legitimate, reasonable and rational reasons to be really mad. But hey, it's
just hormonal.
It's just hormonal.
Yeah. Okay.
We divide this powerful emotion up in very gendered ways in many ways, but one of the most powerful is to attribute sadness to girls and women and anger and aggression to boys and men for displaying the same behavior. So adults looking at infants in a crib, if they think that the infant is a boy and the child is agitated and tetchy, they'll use language that indicates negative emotions tied to anger and aggression. But if they think the same child is a girl, they'll describe that girl in terms of her being sad and needy. And so that repeats itself. Even in adults looking at children's drawings, if they think the drawing is a boy's, they use this very male-associated anger bias language. But if they think the same drawing is by a girl, it shifts to sadness. And in fact, sadness and anger are really different. One is a retreat emotion, and one is not a retreat emotion. And so when you keep attributing the retreat emotion to girls and women, it cultivates that sense of powerlessness, that you should keep it to yourself. And there are many virtues, actually, to being sad. People who are sad tend to be more generous. They tend to be more thoughtful in many ways. But people who are angry believe that they can make change and that they have the right to do that. So there's a difference.